Right. So we're going to look at some standard rearrangements with multiplications and divide. So let's get a pen. Okay. First of all, how would I rearrange? We're going to do the easy ones first. How would I rearrange to get A is equal to it, equal to whatever? You multiply both sides by B, and you end up with A is equal to C times B, and then all divided by D. That one's done. Now we're going to do the next easy one, which is pretty much just as easy, and that is rearranging for C. I'm going to multiply both sides, so I'm going to just write in brackets what I did for that one. I times both sides by B. With this one, I'm going to multiply both sides by D. So I've got A times D divided by B, and that's equal to C. And what I did is I times both sides by D. Okay, let's try that again. And I would flip it around, I guess, to tidy it up. So then maybe just do a little symbol there to flip it around. So C is equal to A times D over B. Right, so that's that one done. The next one is the one that a lot of people have trouble with. How would I rearrange it for, let's say, B is equal to whatever? Well, let's see what happens if I try to get rid of the A. What could I do to get rid of the A? Currently, on the left-hand side, we're multiplying something by A. So if I divide both sides by A, what do I get? Well, on the right-hand side, I would get C over D multiplied by A. What do I actually get on the left-hand side? I don't get B. I get 1 over B. So I've not got B yet. I've got 1 over B. 1 over B is equal to C over D times A. So at this point, what I could do here is I could multiply everything by B and divide everything over there, but I can teach you a shortcut, and that is by flipping it upside down. And we could have actually done this at the beginning. I'm going to do this at the beginning now. I'm going to start again. And we're trying to get, I'll make a note of what we're trying to get first. We're trying to get B is equal to whatever. That's what we're trying to do. We're going to use the rule that when A over B is equal to C over D, then B over A is equal to D over C. So I'm allowed to flip the fractions upside down. I can flip one upside down, and if I do, I need to flip the other one upside down. We can look at an example of this. We know that 1/2, 1 over 2, is equal to 2 over 4. And if I flipped 2 over 1, I flip the other side, and we've got 4 over 2. You can do that with any numbers, and you'll see that I can flip. If I flip the left, I can flip the right. So now we've got, so that's the first stage was just to it was just to flip. I'm just going to use a symbol there that which could be confused as that. So I'm just going to put flip. And then what I do is I times both sides by A. And I get B is equal to D multiplied by A divided by C. And then I've got it. And if I wanted to get D is equal to, I'd do the same thing. I'd flip. And then I would multiply both sides by C. And I'd get D is equal to B times C divided by A. Okay, so this is definitely something that a lot of people get confused with. It comes up in physics. 1 over the frequency is equal to the time period. So what's the frequency equal to? Well, you can flip both sides. F over 1. So that's number 1. If I flip both sides, I have F over 1, which is just going to be F. And that's equal to, we can think of T over 1, T being T over 1. So this will now be 1 over T. and then we can just get rid of that. So that's a rule that really needs to be. Is a rule that a lot of people aren't familiar with using, but it is very, very helpful. Okay, I'll stop that there.